Phoenix 200, a new color film stock from Harman Photo. From what I know, they were known for only black and white film stocks. So this is exciting that they decided to do some nerd wizardry and dip their toes into the color film space. I decided let's try something different today, so I brought my wife with some coffee and we hit the road for Nelson's Ghost Town. It's a fun little spot about 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas. I'm not really sure the point of it other than a little tourist spot to walk around and see like old cars and broken airplanes. I decided to bust out the Nikon EM today for this film. It was overcast today, so I thought this 200 speed film and it being super contrasty would be a great combination. It was cool that we had the place all to ourselves to just wander around and see all the different knickknacks. Not that I think it ever gets super busy because it is in the middle of nowhere, but I'm sure it gets a decent amount of foot traffic because I know you can schedule photo shoots there, and I think you could even have your wedding there. While we were there walking around, I noticed there was this little barn that did say chapel, and it looked like they were cleaning up the space to prep for a wedding. That's pretty cool. That's something different. I would be interested in photographing a wedding out there, so maybe that is something I'll get to check off the list for this 2024 calendar year. Something a little bit different in my own personal workflow, as it's very non-Vegas-y. Definitely has a specific look to it, so I'm not sure where this will fit into my workflow. Although I did really like a lot of these photos. The warm, crunchy nostalgia feel to this film definitely takes me to a place. I love days like this, no goal or stress in mind, just a guy, his camera, looking for different angles and perspectives. I'm very surprised at how much this light falls off into the shadows. Now I get that's the definition of contrast, but some of the shadows have a lot less detail than I originally anticipated. I would be curious to see how this film stock looks in a portrait situation, so maybe that's what I'll do for my next roll. I would also be curious to see how this film looks pushed to 800. I had a roll on me downtown around Fremont, so I wanted to see how it looks with a variety of colors, since Nelson's was mainly brown and greens. I'm a little hesitant to try it on some of my weddings, as I don't want it to be too overbearing, as this film is packed with contrast and grain. It's the new kid on the block, and I think it's great for the film community to have options of new film stocks to try and companies doing different things, since Harman was only ever known for black and white film. It's refreshing and hopeful for the future of film photography that there's new film stocks, there's more competition with variety of film stocks and not just the main three that most photographers shoot or at least just promote online. And I think it just does really well for the community of film. So I'm here for it all. I picked up 6 rolls to start, and I'm excited to see what the next 4 rolls have in store. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.